watch something fun. A little video that'll introduce our next guest. Woo!
Body and soul, I was losing control of my fate. And I hoped and I prayed for somebody to save me. And then the music set me free.
Talking about. I'm Cara Kilduff.
I'm Stormy Leather.
And I would like to introduce our next guest, Aris.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome back. How are you?
It's great to be here yet again. I feel like I'm here once a year, and I like that.
No, you're here like twice a year at least.
Maybe it is twice a year. I feel like it was about a year ago that I was here, though.
Really? Has it been that long?
I know. It feels time's flying.
It doesn't feel that way. Well, because social media. I don't know about you, but it makes me feel like I've had actual conversations with people when I haven't.
I kind of agree.
I agree.
So it's like I feel like I see you all the time.
Yeah.
But
it's been happening to me too lately. I've had conversations with people where they've actually only happened on the internet. I'm like, we were talking about that thing, that movie.
Yes.
And my friend was like, I haven't seen you in 3 weeks. That movie came out last week. That's not possible. I'm like, oh, I'm just stalking you on Facebook. That's what's going on.
Yeah, but I think I feel less dumb about it now because I'm just upfront. Like, we talked on the internet, so that counts.
I'm just glad it's destigmatized, like Facebook stalking isn't weird anymore. Now it's like, yeah, of course it is. I know where you were last night because I've been stalking your Facebook page. Yeah.
That's not so bad, but it only gets bad if it's like Instagram and Facebook when you start liking all the photos from like 2 years ago all in a row. That gets creepy.
Wow.
That's what happens though when you have you have a new friend on Facebook or whatever. Then they go crazy. But it's
How much is too much? It's really the question.
That's too much.
That's too much. I agree. Speaking of Instagrams, I got to get on that.
You should. You should.
What have you been up to?
Well, it's been an interesting summer so far. I have been going to the beach a little bit, which is nice. I just put out my new album, Pulse, in the beginning of June.
Beach, and I just put out a new album.
Well, listen, priorities, No,
I understand.
it was a long process to get this album done, and I was definitely a hermit for a long time and locked up in front of my computer. I self-produced this one as well. So as soon as it was out, there was this big sense of relief for me, and also a need to do something that wasn't sitting in front of the computer. Hence, the beach. Yes.
Well, okay, so now we get to be nerdy with you. So
let's do it.
The new album. Give us a brief synopsis. Like what? Because your work changes every time, and I really like that. So what's going on with this album?
Yes, this one's a little different than the last one for sure. In early 2015, I launched a Kickstarter campaign to crowdfund for this album that I just put out recently, which is called Pulse. It's my third full-length album, and where my last album, Twilight Revival, tended to be more of like a singer-songwriter or rock album, alt-rock, rock pop. Pulse is definitely at its core a dance album. So pretty much every song on the album has a dance beat. It's got an energy to it that is uplifting or introspective, but there's no down points, whereas there were a lot of breakup songs on the last album. This album is designed to just kind of like be a party, you know? And yes, you know, I didn't break formula completely. There may be some, you know, Love Has Gone Wrong songs, but they're empowering anthems this time around. And it was a very different experience this time for me in terms of putting together like a concept album instead of just writing a bunch of songs and then seeing what fit together, but really knowing, all right, I wanted to have this many tracks. I wanted it to ebb and flow in this sort of way. I wanted to have these elements all put in. So I feel like when I went into the kitchen this time, I knew exactly what spices I was cooking with, and it made for a much more interesting stew, so to speak.
That's really cool. That makes me happy to hear that.
And I'm grateful too because I didn't have to do it alone this time. You know, I've been independent for a long time, and music is not cheap to create, and it's a process, and it's an investment. So what a blessing this time around that I had about 100 people who, right off the gate, without even hearing the music, just believed in what I was doing enough to buy the album, buy the perks, and make this album happen. And because of that, because of me successfully crowdfunding, I was able to really make the album everything I wanted it to be, instead of just like, you know, having things in my head and being like, oh, if only. Generally I would have said, if only I could have a live string section. Well, I do now, so that's
that's
the good.
so cool.
Yeah, so it really added a lot to it, and I'm really proud of the work, and especially the first track on the album, which is a collaboration with Paula Cole, which was a long time coming. We had performed together.
When you were talking about that.
Yeah, we performed together maybe in 2013, and it was a very impactful experience for me that moved me in many ways. So I wrote this song kind of inspired by that performance and pitched it to her and asked if I could contribute, if I could have her contribute to it. And she signed off on it, and it's the opening track of the album. So hopefully that will be a single either this year or the beginning of next. We'll see how the tides ebb and flow and how that happens and how it comes together.
That's really, really cool. I'm so proud of you right now.
Oh, thank you. It's definitely a dream come true. I mean, it's the 20th anniversary of Paula Cole's big album, This Fire, which changed my life, and I feel like I'm really going to dork out saying this. I'm saying it. Like, I remember getting that album from Kmart or whatever. I'm plugging Kmart now. I'm talking about send us specials, Kmart. And from the minute I pushed play, it just transported me. And the more I found out about her and the album, and that she self-produced, that she recorded over the course of about 2 or 3 weeks, and that it went on to then be such a success and get her 7 Grammy nominations, especially for Producer of the Year, which at the time was one of the only times that a woman had ever been nominated to be Producer of the Year, which is now it's, you know, now we have potentially Madam President. So things have changed a lot in 20 years. But yeah, what a dream come true to 20 years later be able to not only sing with her, but also put out a track with her. So I'm super excited about that.
I'm a nerd also in other ways, so I am dying to ask you who did the cover art. And
I shot with a photographer that I shoot with often. His name is Mick Cantarella, and he has a really unique eye in terms of capturing expression and also light. And the concept of the cover art basically was, the name of the album is Pulse, and I wanted to to translate the idea of the heart being a drum and life being everlasting, and music being kind of the thread that puts us through life into this image, which hopefully I think that's what I did. And it was meant to be almost like a painting in a way too. So part photograph, part painting.
Yeah.
So I did the Photoshop work over the course of a couple weeks, trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to look like. And in a way, someone said I look like a superhero too, which is funny. I don't know that I wouldn't necessarily say like the superhero who wears his heart on his sleeve. I'm not really sure what's going on in that image, but yeah, I do very much wear my heart on my sleeve, so it is accurate to see that on the album cover. And this album definitely has my heart and soul, and I definitely am bearing it all. So I think it's appropriate.
Every time you come on the show and you bring us something new, like it's been interesting watching this progression with him, because now you are just so like full of
Caffeine?
caffeine. And
I
light
stopped at
and-
Dunkin' Donuts
yeah.
before I got up here.
But oh wait, we have a video. Do you want to introduce that?
Yeah, actually, about a year ago when I was here, I sang the promo single from this upcoming album, which is out now. The song's called Reborn. And since then, I shot a music video for that single and put it out. So that's what we're going to watch now. It's the first single from the album.
All right.
Everything is real again. I can feel everything is whole again. I've been healed. I've been healed. Everything is lighter now. Everything is bright. Everything is softer now. Yeah. Everything is right. I've been reborn again, just from loving you. I've been reborn, yes I have. I have been renewed. I feel reborn when we dance into the night. I've been reborn, yes I have. I have been revived. Where we go, heaven is only made of love. All I know, heaven is love. Everything is sparkling now. Everything is shining. Everything is magic now, yeah. Everything's divine, yeah. So let the sun shine in. Let's dance in the rain. Where there was darkness now, only love remains. I've been reborn again, just from loving you. It's true. I've been reborn, yes I have. I have been renewed. I feel reborn when I look into your eyes, angel. I've been reborn, yes I have. I have been revived. Where we go, heaven is only made of love. All I know, heaven is love. All I know, heaven is made of love. Everything is real again. I can feel everything is whole again. I've been healed. I've been healed.
Hi, welcome back. You're watching Talking About. I'm still Cara.
And I'm still Stormy.
And we still have Aris here.
I'm still me. It's true.
That video was beautiful.
Thank you.
Now, where did you shoot that?
We shot in a bunch of different locations over the course of about 6 weeks in Puerto Rico.
Oh, you fancy. I thought you was going to say Coney Island.
Well, also the Rockaways and Jersey. So a little bit here, a little bit of there.
Yeah, but we shot in Puerto Rico.
Well, that's actually, I was on vacation and we just happened to have a camera with us and made it happen. So maybe 10% of the video was shot in Puerto Rico. But
That
of course
is
I had to say
awesome.
that first because that's the fun part. The video shows basically just scenes of different interpretations of love. So you see a mother and child, you see a straight couple, you see a gay couple, and the message is just universal love and seeing it all together, demystified with no separation and no taboo, basically.
I love that. Your work is just, it's so packed full of meaning. I just love it.
Thank you so much.
And you're just so sweet. Ugh.
Ooh,
You
well,
you got any upcoming shows, boo?
actually, yes. I'm going to be performing at Stonewall on August 13th at the Madonna Worship Party by DJ Chauncey.
Fantastic. We just heard about that,
Yes,
yeah.
I can't tell you what I'm going to sing yet because I may not have decided, but I'm going to decide really soon. I promise, Chauncey. And
So you don't have much time.
no, well, I think it's about 10 days.
Yeah.
I'm between two songs, and they're both from the 90s. Or are they?
Wait, what
Which
album?
Late 90s, that's all I'll say. And
so we're looking at Ray of Light.
potentially,
album?
potentially it could be, but I might change my mind again tomorrow, so we'll see. And then on October 15th, I have my big show coming up at the Triad on the Upper West Side, which I'm super excited about. It's the first time that I will be performing most of my Pulse album live with a band.
Oh.
And we're going to have some live strings, we're going to have live drums, and something a little different this time around. Usually I'm pretty straightforward with my performances, but we're going to incorporate some video elements and some dance interludes. So it's going to be interesting to see how that all comes together.
And have you ever performed there?
I have, actually.
That's a nice theater,
beautiful,
guys.
beautiful venue.
It's a great space.
It is, and aside from that, I'm going to be promoting my Pulse album for the next year or so. I've got another single coming out in September called The Music, which I think you guys have been rolling a clip from as well. And I took on this challenge starting in April to release a cover a month for years. I've been releasing kind of like stripped down acoustic covers.
Wow.
And I believe I'm going to set up the last clip. This last clip we're going to watch is one of my acoustic covers, which was filmed at the Triad.
Oh,
See, we just wraps it all up in one cute
Nice.
little package there. That's what we do here at Talking About.
That's right.
That's what we do. Yes.
I love it when you come on.
I love also coming on, and I'm glad I got to catch you before
I
you
know.
left, because we got to send off now.
I know,
Really.
'cause wait, the last time he was here, you started interviewing us.
Yes, it was their 20th anniversary,
Yes.
and I turned the tables on them. Yes.
Nice.
And John was like, oh, duh.
Well,
I
we
was
all
like-
rolled the punches, though.
I
It
thought,
all worked well.
oh, you ballsy little kid, you.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes.
Look at you. Sometimes. Oh, wait. Really important. Where can people find out more about you and your music?
Sure. My official website is www.aris.fm, like the frequency module, like radio. And I'm all over social media on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. I haven't Snapchatted yet, but it might happen. I don't know.
It's too much,
That's
guys.
a tough one. I have to admit a bit. I mean, I tried to figure it out one night, and it just.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
It's too
I
much.
don't
All
understand.
the kids are
For the
doing
young
it.
whippersnappers.
I think that
yeah.
was finally the one thing that I hit that I was like, I'm old. That's
Okay. Yeah.
that's that
how I
one
felt.
thing. I kept going. I'm like, I get Twitter. I get all this other stuff. I get Instagram. I understand Tumblr. Like, I'm rolling with it. And then boom, Snapchat happens, and I hit a brick wall.
All I know about Snapchat is there's a doorman that I'm friends with, and he makes me make stupid videos to make his daughter laugh. So he's like, okay, and go. And then I'll do the video, and then he'll be like, okay, and then we'll play it back. We laugh our asses off, and then he sends it to his kid.
All right.
So that's my experience with the Snapchat.
Well, maybe that'll be our resolution for 2017.
Figure out Snapchat.
Yes, make it happen. Snap.
Well, for 2017, I would like my friends to come visit me on the road.
All right.
I'll
Road
see
trip.
you. I will see you in Chicago.
Yes, you will.
Mm-hmm.
Word. And then I could talk to your husband about prepping. What? No, I'm gonna talk to him before. Okay. Wait, should we watch the clip now?
I don't know, there's a time control booth.
Oh yeah, we gotta watch that clip. Oh,
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, wow.
Wait,
so,
what's the name of the song again?
We're going to actually be watching a cover of a Paula Cole song from her album This Fire, and the name of the song is Feel in Love.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, it's kind of a
Yes,
dirty one.
it's a little
It's a
stripped down
sexy
acoustic,
one.
little sexy soul
I
song.
might have to put on a show for that one.
You
Ooh.
can.
Kidding.
Feel free to dance. Feel free to writhe in your seat.
I didn't wear the sparkles.
Open up some Chardonnay. All of those things.
Chardonnay.
Well, if only we could drink in the. There's a no drinking rule now in the studio. You hear this?
There is?
Just in this room. It's
Oh,
okay.
but
We'll
we
have
can't
our
have liquid.
No, we'll have our sangria after. It's okay.
That's fine.
It's all good.
That's fine.
Wrap it up. The teleprompter says, "Okay, I'm wrapping now."
But then he said like,
Oh, no, so we're rapping. We're
Chat.
chatting.
Do they even know what they want in there?
They
No.
want us.
Oh, we can say goodbye?
Oh.
Oh, great. Well, we gotta watch the video. So this is what happens when John is behind the camera. Because I'm just like wild and she's a guest and he's a guest.
Goodbye. We're going out with the video.
All right. Fantastic. Thank you for being our guest.
Oh, my
today.
pleasure as always. It's always
Really
so good
great
to see you.
It's so nice having you here.
Thanks for having me here to smile and nod.
Yeah. Well, you know, you get nervous a little bit, I think, because you're talking, you're not stripping.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, when the video's rolling, I mean, you can do whatever you want.
All right.
You guys have been watching Talking About. I'm Cara Kilduff. Who are you?
I'm still Stormy Leather.
And I'm still Aris.
Sweet. So watch the video, guys, and we'll see you next month.
You make me feel like a sticky pistol leaning to the statement now. You make me feel like Mr. Sunshine inside. You make me feel like the splendor hit the grass while we're rolling. Damn stupid baby, you make me feel like the Amazon's running between my eyes. Oh yeah. You make me feel love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. You make me feel love, 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 love. You make me feel like a candy apple, red and horny. You make me feel like I wanna be a dumb blonde in the centerfold and go next door. And now we've opened the door and I'm wet with my tats to do this tight little t-shirt that I'm wearing, and you will open the door and lift me up again. Oh yeah, yeah. You make me feel love, 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 love. Let me see you clap. Love, 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 love. You make me feel love, 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 love. Love, love, Lover, I don't know who I am. L-I-B-R-E-Y-M-I-I-6. Oh, lover, I'm laced with your unconscious. I will be your Desdemona. You make me feel love, 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 love. You make me feel love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. with so much love tonight. Love, 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 love. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for Paul Cole for writing that beautiful song.
Hey, look, it's those guys.
Let's hit those pearly whites, man.
The boys, check it out.
Ooh, cute.
Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
Hey girl, what's up? What's the name? What's good? What's up?
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Sir, go and step out of the vehicle for me.
Yes, sir. See ya, buddy. Today, Sean's got a hearing. We'll see how it goes. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
It's harder whenever there's a bigger group. Pretty much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against a wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke, because buzz driving is drunk driving.